Happy Friday, everybody. It's a tea day. Fill your cup, grab your coffee, grab your water, grab your pre-workout drink, grab your tea, grab something. Because we're filling your cup up today. We're talking joy and what joy is. And I want to share with you a little bit more about my journey, my story. What was really going on when I decided I needed to make changes. So I was driving in my car yesterday, which I do a lot of, and I do some of my best thinking. And I think I've figured out that Thursdays are like my think day. I get in my head on Thursdays for some reason. I'm not sure why, but it seems to be my most mind chattery day of the week. So I was thinking back through my journey, through all of this, because I'm doing some really exciting things right now. I've got some big things in the works, and I can't wait to share. I'm going to be sharing more, but there is so many exciting things that are opening up right now. It's like amazing, you guys. So, but I was really doing some reflection. And sometimes when I'm in the car, like I love to listen to podcasts. I love to play my Amazon Music playlist. Like I get energy out of both of those things. But sometimes it's good to just sit in silence. We have so much noise that comes at us every day, every minute. Sometimes it's good to just turn this volume down on the car and be quiet and sit in your quietness and let whatever thoughts are going to come, let them come, but in quiet. So I was thinking and reflecting on this whole joy journey. And I remembered that my pastor did a sermon on the fruits of the Spirit. And this is long, this was before I started on my actual weight loss journey. This was what really got me thinking. Hadn't done anything yet, but I started thinking. And so there are 9 fruits of the Spirit: gentleness, goodness, kindness, faithfulness, self-control. I gotta look at my notes. Love, peace, and joy. Those are all wonderful things, and I wanted every single one of them in my life. But you can't just snap your fingers and make all 9 of them magically appear. Like, each of them take work. And so we were challenged to pick 2 or 3 to focus on. And at that time, I picked peace and patience, which are probably not the 2 best P words for me to pick, because when you're raising 3 children by yourself and working a full-time job that requires a lot of travel, and you're a daughter, a sister, a partner, a friend, peace was a challenge, still is a challenge. And I was not born with patience. So those were, I didn't really pick the right 2, okay, y'all? So as we started really investigating each fruit and what they mean, I realized I wasn't ready for peace or patience, because there were still other things I was missing that I think would lay the foundation. And I sort of zeroed in on joy. And I liked the idea of joy, and I knew I needed to bring joy back into my heart and into my head and into my life in general. And it wasn't that I was disgruntled with my life, y'all. Like, I have 3 great, well-adjusted kids who we put through divorce and are excelling. I love my job. I love my family. I have amazing friends. I have a great support system. Like, there was a lot of goodness there, but I was just so broken on the inside. I took it for granted. Like, I took it really for granted. So I wanted to learn more about joy. I wanted to feel joy. But honestly, it had been so long, I almost forgot how it feels. So, what is joy? It's a feeling of great pleasure and happiness, or a thing that causes joy. It has synonyms: amusement, charm, bliss, glee, pleased. Those are all really great synonyms. And antonyms, which mean the opposite. The opposite of joy is displeased, dissatisfied, sad, misery, tribulation. And that's where I was. I was in the opposites. And I didn't want to be there anymore. Because first of all, it wasn't fair to me, and it wasn't fair to anyone else around me. So I knew I had bad habits. I had a bad relationship with alcohol. I was doing, like, sabotaging my own relationships and my own friendships from my own disgruntledness with myself and with my life. And I knew I was going to have to start doing something about it. But none of those changes that were going to, in the long run, bring me joy were going to bring me joy, like, right away. Because I was still sitting on the couch. And I knew part of living a more joy-filled life was going to be getting up off the couch and getting up in the morning with a grateful heart. And it was going to take discipline, a lot of discipline, to get myself to a point where I could really appreciate and experience all the joy and goodness that was flowing into my life. So that's where it started. It started in a really sad, dissatisfied, stuck on the couch place. And it started with the fruits of the Spirit. So it's Friday, and I want to live a joy-filled day today. I love Fridays. They are the funnest day of the week, as I've said. We need to figure out how to bring more joy in our lives. So let's go out and live a joy-filled day. Do at least one thing. It can be small. You don't have to go on a shopping spree or anything. But do one small thing for yourself that brings you joy, and do it intentionally, knowing that you're doing it to bring you joy, whatever it is. I mean, I love to cook a big dinner and have family dinner. Like, that brings me so much joy, but that might stress someone else totally out. So if that's not your idea of joy, don't do it. Expect the unexpected, because when you're trying to do something joyful, something will inevitably go wrong that will try to steal your joy. But you have to remind yourself, I'm doing this to bring me joy, and I'm going to feel joyful doing it. Right? So have an awesome Friday. Thanks for listening. I love coming on in the mornings and chatting with you all. Can't wait to share with you what's coming up soon. So enjoy, everyone. Cheers.